Hi everyone, I'm Ronan and Shane. I'm here to do a review of a comic book / graphic novel called Stranger Things Dungeons and Dragons The Rise of Hellfire. The reason why I'm doing this is because this is the weekend right after the finale of the show's come out. The show's concluded, minus the animated prequel we're gonna get this year, but the main show, live action, it's done. And I had read this book before the finale. I was like, let me hold off until the finale to see how I still feel about it. And I think it's a story that if you really want to know more about the lore of the show, the characters, it just enhances everything else. And you know, again, I'm wearing a Hellfire t-shirt, and so as someone who doesn't play Dungeons and Dragons, but I respect what that game means and represents to a lot of people, this tale of basically how Eddie became the man who carries the torch of the club and how much the club precedes him. Maybe not in name, but like in belonging in Hawkins. And you see how Eddie gets into D&D and what it means to him to have the D&D club, and how you see the older characters of the club in season 4 and how they came to be and joined the club, and then why the kids, Mike, Lucas, Dustin, join it. And do they join immediately or they don't? That's up to you to read, but it's an amazing story that, again, as a whole for the show, is it necessary? Debatable, but if you haven't seen it or don't know about it within the show, it doesn't hurt the show. But if you do read it, it does enhance that angle, that side of the show, which is why these kids got together in the first place, which is D&D and what it means to them and how they get to express themselves. And in all the ways you do see that with Eddie Munson in this, and there's just Jody Hauser, I think, is the one spearheading. It's gorgeous art. The fact that they throw in Eddie with the cover art of D&D, the original box set, and again, someone who's not D&D, it does make a good case for me to be like, you know what, one day I'm gonna have to pull the sword out and try D&D, at least one campaign, and see how it goes. And you see how Eddie comes up with this character, and the friend that gets him in, or not suckers him in, but like lures him into like, yo, let's try this out, and how that came to be. And it's very just endearing and a lovable story. So I love interconnective media across stuff, from a show, a movie, and a book, and a graphic novel or comic book series, and this is a great example of that. So hopefully you enjoy my review of it. It's a small review, but I wanted to put it out while we're still accepting the end of Stranger Things, and say that, like, if you never heard of it, don't know it exists, go seek it out. It's available at Target, Barnes & Noble, Amazon, places, any place that practically sells a graphic novel. But I picked up mine at Target along with this t-shirt, and now, who knows, maybe one day you might see me talking about Critical Role's animated series or the actual D&D stuff. Who knows? We'll see. But until then, I'll see you in the next video, and Happy New Year, y'all. Hellfire lives!